going on, people? About to make a short video on peace to the ancestors for my. But I like to make a video called rebuilding the black family in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? This video is about rebuilding the black family in the ghetto. Now, we want change in the community. We have to first tackle it head on. We talking about with black on black crime period. And we had to start, if we want to tackle this thing, it has to start in the home. It has to start at home. And it also has to start with the parents that's out here. And them getting along for the children. You know what I'm saying? Which is like a hard thing for people. In relationships, it seems like nobody can stay in a relationship with their child's mother or child's father. And why is that? Why can't the black man and black woman realize how important it is for their child to have both of them in their life? I mean, under the same roof, coming there is, see, what a lot of brothers don't realize is there is a lot of prosperity in taking care of your kids. It's prosperity in that. I'm one to be a living example of that. I've been taking care of my kids since day one. I've been in my kids' life. And, you know, they always, I know it's very rare. It's rare for a father to take up the full responsibility of his children. That's rare. And we need more fathers not to take the full responsibility, but if your baby mother is, or baby father, or whoever got the baby and y'all can't get along, then it's time to go to court. And if you're a man and you got a son, you know what I'm saying? Or just, it don't even matter, son or daughter, you know what I'm saying? You have a responsibility to show your kids what responsibility is and what morals are. But some of these women out here, they don't have no fucking morals. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them just use the baby as leverage to piss the kid's father off. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Because you got some fathers out here that got responsibility of the children and they giving the mother help. But I'm going to tell you why they giving the mother help. They giving the mother help because there's women out here giving other fathers help. Or some women in his past done gave him help. And now he had an upper hand and he feel like, oh, I got you. I got you now. So a lot of y'all women need to stop being devious and evil when it comes to these children and start letting fathers have some of that responsibility. You can't be the mother and the father. The father can't be I got 2 girls that I got full custody of. I cannot give them the passage to womanhood. But what I can do for them is be the first example of a man in their life and teach them how to be ladies, princess, how to have class. You know what I'm saying? I'm not raising no little hoes. Like most of these women be out here, they be raising hoes. And what I mean by that, they be teaching them to twerk. They be teaching them, they be letting them be grown. You know what I'm saying? And that type of stuff, you can't deal with little girls. Like, women should be trying to break that cycle. Like, I want to break the cycle of fathers not being in the household. I want to break the cycle with my children. I want to break the cycle. And that's where everybody should be at as parents for the next generation. We should be trying to break the cycle. That shit we grew up on, that shit old fashioned. It's a new generation. We gotta start trying to save. We gotta start trying to plan for the future of our children. And we gotta start changing, shifting. Kids growing up with both parents in the household. That's something that's detrimental to family structure. Kids growing up in the household with both of their parents. I gotta go in the store real quick. All right, family. Sorry y'all took so long. Yeah, so we rebuilding the structure in the family home, man. We rebuilding the black family in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, the only way that we can rebuild this thing is, and get this thing started over, my opinion, I feel it starts at home in the structure in the family. You know what I'm saying? And us taking up the responsibility. Like this generation that's out here now fucking up, and the generation before that fucked up. Before that fucked up, you know, we ain't had the guidance that we have now. You know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of guidance out here right now that if we'd have had it back then maybe the family structure would be different. You know what I'm saying? But with this next generation come up, my daughters, my sons, the next generation that come up, we gotta be ready, like, like it's no motherfucking tomorrow. Because they up against a lot, and they don't even know what they up against because they kids. You know what I'm saying? And my mother, who did a fine job, might I say, at raising me, but, you know, she hid the streets away from me. You know what I'm saying? She hid that away from me. And I was curious, and I went and found out on my own about the streets. You know what I'm saying? But my mother used to be a motherfucking gangster back in the day. And she never sat me down and talked to me about the street life. You know what I'm saying? She just chastised me when I was out there in the streets and got on me. You know what I'm saying? But I wish my mother, which I found out from other family members about how my mother was a gangster back in the day. But I wish she would have sat me down and talked to me about her experiences. And as parents, that's something that we need to do. We can't hide nothing from our children. We can't hide what's on TV from our kids. We can't hide these holidays from our children. We can't hide nothing from these kids that's out here in the world. And that's where it's our responsibility to bridge the gap in between that. And when they see something that's inappropriate or, you know, influential, and it's not good vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's what our job is to come in and change the narrative. Just like, all right, say for instance with me with Christmas. I don't believe in fucking Christmas, but I know I let my kids watch TV, and I know that every time Christmas come around, they start to putting all this Christmas shit all on TV. Now my kids know I don't believe in holidays. They know that. But I don't kill their innocence. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to kill their innocence. I'm not gonna kill their innocence. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna kill their innocence. I'ma go to Party City. I'm gonna buy a Santa Claus costume, and I'm gonna tell my kids I'm Santa. Because in reality, you are. Who buy the gifts? You do, not Santa Claus. So my kids think I'm Santa. And I dress up like Santa every year for them. And they love it. And it brings me joy to see them happy. Even though they know I'm not into the holidays like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with the Halloween. We couldn't even celebrate Halloween when I was little. You know what I'm saying? My mother did not play that Halloween shit. But I let them engage and wear costumes. What's wrong with it? I buy the candy for them. They don't even knock on people's doors. I already got the candy already. You can wear your costume, sit out front, and you can give other kids candy. I let them do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with not being too strict with your children. You know what I'm saying? Like giving them free will, because sometimes you can oppress your children and not know it. So we rebuilding the family structure, starting from ground zero, rebuilding the black family in the ghetto. It's time for a rebuild. It's time. It's time for the real adults to stand up and say this is wrong and this is right. Because when I was growing up, we was getting taught right from wrong, left from right. You know what I'm saying? So you was caught out of pocket. You was corrected on that. And we got a lot of children out here with no correction, just living. And parents just letting it go. Like, you know, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? We never gonna change. We never gonna change as a people. You know what I'm saying? Until we fix the family household. That's the main thing. We have to fix the family household structure, morals, responsibility. Structure, morals, responsibility. Rebuilding the black community. Peace.